A cashier arrested for allegedly stealing a receipt for a winning lottery ticket. I'm Troy Campbell in Volusia County, where the sheriff's office says that the victim plays the same numbers every time before they finally won. But they say the cashier here tried to prevent him from cashing out his winnings. The Volusia Sheriff's Office arresting 40-year-old Tamika Hall on a felony charge of grand theft. Investigators say the victim, who's an elderly man, showed up to the Walmart convenience center in DeLand on Sunday morning to claim a winning Florida lottery ticket for the amount of $2,700. That's when Hall, who was working as a cashier, provided him with instructions how to claim his winnings. But a few hours later, the victim realized Hall never handed him his receipt, which is required in order to claim the money. The victim went back into the store and spoke to the manager. Detectives say that's when the manager reviewed surveillance video, and it showed Hall, quote, fold it up and put it in the left pocket of her uniform vest. Tamika eventually left work for the day. On Monday morning, Volusia's deputies met with Hall inside the security office of the Walmart. Investigators say Hall told them after she spoke with the victim, she got busy with another customer and quickly put the receipt in her pocket with the intention of giving it to her manager, which she never did. Deputies say they walked with Hall to her car, where they retrieved the receipt for the winning Florida lottery ticket before putting her in handcuffs.
You need to protect that ticket. And you don't want to lose track of that ticket.
Oscar Acosta is the founder of LottoExpert.net. He says if you have a winning ticket, it's important to sign the back, take a photo, and of course, have your receipt.
There is a level of trust. It requires a receipt so then you can mail it in, or if it's a major prize, you're probably better off going in person.
Acosta also says with the growing popularity of lotteries, there will also be more people looking to take advantage.
People love lotteries. I don't know if it's more about the chase than, to be able to say, I won it.
Yo, what up? What's poppin'? It's your host, Most Great. Tamika, that hairline alone is a felony. I ain't gonna even hold you. I hope you didn't go to work like that. That's asinine. It's besides the point. I'm bloviating at this point. But I can't stand a thief, y'all. I just recently got my backpack back from work. Somebody ran off on the plug twice. They got my backpack. Thank God I got my backpack back, but I did have to purchase another pair of Meta Ray-Ban glasses because unfortunately they got me for that. They got me for my pepper spray. They got me for a couple of little miscellaneous items that could be replaced, man. But I do understand, even though I can't stand a thief, I do understand, the times that we are living in. And I worked for Walmart from 2006 all the way to 2019. I learned a lot from working at Walmart. And I understand people there are poor. People there, I watched a documentary on Walmart. And the vast majority of the people that worked at Walmart were on AFDC, SNAP benefits, food stamps, Medi-Cal, that the vast majority of people that work there. So I do understand what people are going through. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm not excusing it either, So, and another thing I want to mention, you taking the receipt to your car, brother, come on now. That was a totally bad move, man. I hope you learn something from this. You never get caught with the evidence if you're going to, commit a crime. I'm not, coercing you or trying to convince you, to commit a crime. But if you're going to go down that lane, you got to be a little bit smarter than that. You got to be a little bit swifter than that, Tamika. $2,700 isn't worth your job or you, going to jail behind it, You probably could have used that to bail out. But they went directly to your car and got the receipt out because you weren't smart enough to, get rid of the evidence. And then you came with the lame excuse of, I was going on my break, so I just put the receipt in my pocket. I forgot all about it. That's cap. They're not going to buy that. You know what I'm saying? You got caught dead bang. It's a dead ringers. A million cameras at Walmart. Big brother's watching. There's no way you so high you can't get over it, too low you can't go, get under it, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this is your host, Most Great Day Late Dollar Short News, live and direct, where we ride for respect, man. Y'all better move smooth, man, and move with respect. If you got a job right now in this time this day and time in this economy, man. Hold on to it until you can parlay your money into investing into your own business and investing into yourself, and hopefully you can come up with a plan to, provide for your family and come up with something lucrative so you won't have to rely on a job or, stealing people's winning lottery numbers. It's your host, Most Great Day Lake. We out.